Listen up, Acura owners. What I'm about to share could save your engine from catastrophic damage. Right now, thousands of Acura drivers are unknowingly using the wrong oil in their engines. And it's not their fault. The problem? Confusing labels, misleading marketing, and bad advice from people who should know better. I've seen it happen too many times. A perfectly good engine ruined because someone poured in the wrong oil. We're talking about engines seizing up, turbochargers failing, and repair bills hitting $8,000 or more. And the worst part? Most people don't realize the damage until it's too late. Today, I'm breaking down exactly which oils you need to avoid, why they're dangerous for your Acura, and what you should be using instead. This isn't clickbait. This is real information that could save you thousands. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to protect your engine. Let's get into it. The oil that's destroying Acura engines. Here's the truth. Not all engine oils are created equal. And just because a bottle says synthetic or high performance doesn't mean it's right for your Acura. The biggest mistake I see? People using the wrong viscosity oil. Let me explain. Your Acura's engine was designed with specific tolerances. The gaps between moving parts, the size of oil passages, the timing of variable valve systems, everything is engineered around a specific oil thickness. Most modern Acuras, especially models from 2015 onwards, require 0W20 oil. Some older models use 5W20 or 5W30. But here's where people mess up. They walk into an auto parts store, see a bottle of 10W30 or 5W40 on sale, and think, oil is oil, right? Wrong. Using thicker oil than your engine needs causes serious problems. Your engine has to work harder to pump the oil through narrow passages. That increases wear on the oil pump and wastes fuel. Thicker oil doesn't flow as quickly during cold starts. That means critical engine parts run dry for those first few seconds, causing accelerated wear. Your variable valve timing system relies on precise oil pressure. Use the wrong viscosity, and those systems don't work properly. You'll lose power, burn more fuel, and eventually throw error codes. Piston rings and cylinder walls need a thin oil film to seal properly. Too thick, and you get blow-by oil consumption and carbon buildup. I've personally seen Acura engines with 80,000 miles that looked like they had 200,000, all because the owner used 10W40 instead of 0W20. Bottom line, if your manual says 0W20, use 0W20, not 5W20, not 5W30. Definitely not 10W30. This isn't a suggestion, it's a requirement. The high mileage oil trap. Let's talk about high mileage oils because this is where a lot of Acura owners get fooled. You've seen the bottles. They say things like, for engines over 75,000 miles, or reduces oil consumption and leaks. Sounds great, right? Your Acura has 120,000 miles, so you grab the high mileage oil thinking you're doing the right thing. Here's the problem. High mileage oils contain extra additives, seal conditioners that are designed to swell old dried out gaskets. And in theory, that sounds helpful. But in practice, it can cause more harm than good in Acura engines. Modern Acuras use precision-engineered seals made from synthetic materials. They don't need to be conditioned or swelled up. In fact, those additives can actually soften seals that are working perfectly fine, leading to leaks where there weren't any before. Worse, high mileage oils often have higher levels of viscosity modifiers. These are chemicals that help the oil maintain its thickness at high temperatures. But they also break down faster, meaning your oil degrades quicker than regular synthetic. I've seen Acuras that ran perfectly on regular synthetic 0W20 for 150,000 miles. Then, the owner switched to high mileage oil, and within 10,000 miles, they started burning oil and developed valve cover leaks. Coincidence? I don't think so. Here's my rule. If your Acura is running well and not burning oil, don't switch to high mileage formulas. Stick with what's been working. The only time I recommend high mileage oil is if you're already dealing with minor leaks or oil consumption, and even then it's a band-aid, not a solution. If you made it this far, consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. This helps me bring you more honest car advice. Conventional oil, the slow killer. Let's be clear about something. Conventional oil has no place in a modern Acura engine. None. I don't care if it's cheaper. I don't care if your buddy says his truck runs fine on it. Your Acura is not his truck. Here's why conventional oil is a disaster for Acura engines. Modern Acuras run hotter than older engines. Tighter emission standards, turbocharged engines, and advanced timing systems all generate more heat. Conventional oil breaks down fast under high heat. It turns to sludge. And sludge clogs oil passages, starves your engine, and kills it from the inside out. Acura's variable valve timing systems, like VTEC, require consistent oil viscosity and pressure. Conventional oil's viscosity changes dramatically as it heats up and cools down. That inconsistency confuses your VVT system, causing rough idling, poor acceleration, and eventually mechanical failure. Conventional oil has fewer detergents and dispersants. That means it can't clean your engine properly. Carbon builds up on pistons, valves, and rings. Over time, that carbon chokes your engine's performance. Conventional oil needs to be changed more frequently. While synthetic can go 5,000 to 7,500 miles, conventional oil starts breaking down around 3,000 miles. Miss that window, and you're doing damage. I had a customer come in with a 2018 Acura TLX. He'd been using conventional 5W30 to save money. At 60,000 miles, his engine was already showing signs of sludge buildup, his oil pressure was inconsistent, and his VTEC system wasn't engaging properly. We flushed the system, switched to synthetic 0W20, and within a few thousand miles, everything improved. But the damage was already done. That engine will never make it to 200,000 miles. Don't be that guy. Use full synthetic every single time, no exceptions. The API and ILSAC rating mistake. Here's something most Acura owners don't pay attention to. Oil certification. On the back of every oil bottle, you'll see letters and codes like APISP or ILSA CGF6A. Most people ignore them. Big mistake. Those codes tell you whether the oil meets modern engine standards. And if you're using oil with outdated certifications, you're putting your engine at risk. Here's what you need to know. APISP is the current standard as of 2020. It's designed for modern engines with turbochargers, direct injection, and emissions equipment. If your oil says APISN or older, it's outdated. Don't use it. ILSA CGF6A is specifically designed for low viscosity oils like 0W20 and 5W20. If your Acura requires 0W20, make sure the bottle says GF6A. This certification ensures the oil provides proper fuel economy and engine protection. Why does this matter? Because older oils don't have the additives needed to protect modern engines. They don't handle high heat as well. They don't prevent carbon buildup on direct injection engines. And they don't protect turbochargers from premature wear. Acura's turbocharged engines, like the ones in the RDX or TLX Type S, spin at insanely high speeds. We're talking 100,000 to 200,000 RPM. The bearings inside run on a thin film of oil. If that oil isn't up to spec, those bearings wear out fast. And when they do, you're looking at a $3,000 to $5,000 turbo replacement. So before you buy oil, check the label. Make sure it says APISP and ILSA CGF6A. If it doesn't, put it back on the shelf. Synthetic blends, not good enough. Let's talk about synthetic blend oils, because this is where a lot of people try to save money and end up paying for it later. A synthetic blend is exactly what it sounds like. Part synthetic, part conventional. It's marketed as a budget-friendly option that gives you some of the benefits of full synthetic. But here's the reality. Some isn't good enough for your Acura. Acura engines are built to tight tolerances. They run hot. They have advanced valve timing. They use direct injection. All of these systems demand the best lubrication possible. Synthetic blends simply don't cut it. Here's what happens when you use a blend. The conventional oil portion breaks down faster, leaving you with degraded protection long before your next oil change. Blends don't have the same detergent packages as full synthetics, so carbon and sludge build up quicker. They don't handle temperature extremes as well. In cold weather, they're thicker than full synthetic, meaning slower oil flow during startup. In hot weather, they thin out, leaving your engine underprotected. I've had customers tell me, "But I change my blend oil every 3,000 miles, so it's fine." No, it's not. You're still exposing your engine to inferior protection between changes. And over time, that adds up. Here's a real-world example. An Acura MDX owner used synthetic blend oil for 100,000 miles. When we pulled the valve cover off, we found carbon buildup on the camshafts and variable valve timing gears. If he'd used full synthetic from the start, that wouldn't have happened. The cost difference between blend and full synthetic, maybe $10 to $15 per oil change. The cost of rebuilding a gunked-up engine, $5,000 or more. Do the math. Oil change intervals. Longer isn't better. Here's a dangerous myth I need to bust. The idea that you can safely go 10,000 miles between oil changes just because your Acura's maintenance light says so. Yes, Acura's official service schedule says 7,500 to 10,000 miles for oil changes. And technically, under perfect conditions, modern synthetic oil can last that long. But here's the catch. Perfect conditions don't exist for most drivers. Acura's oil change interval assumes you're driving mostly highway miles at steady speeds. You're not sitting in stop-and-go traffic. You're not making short trips where the engine never fully warms up. Your climate is moderate, not extreme heat or cold. You're not towing or carrying heavy loads. How many of you actually drive like that? Exactly. Here's what really happens. Short trips are brutal on oil. If you're driving less than 10 miles per trip, your engine never gets hot enough to burn off fuel and moisture that seeps into the oil. That contaminated oil breaks down fast and turns acidic. Stop-and-go traffic keeps your engine at high operating temperatures without airflow. That accelerates oil breakdown. Extreme temperatures, hot or cold, stress your oil. Cold starts cause most engine wear because oil hasn't reached all components yet. Hot weather causes oil to thin out. Turbocharged engines run hotter than naturally aspirated engines. That heat degrades oil faster. If you've got an RDX or TLX Type S, 10,000 miles is too long. Direct injection engines develop carbon buildup faster. Clean oil with strong detergents helps slow that process. Old degraded oil makes it worse. My recommendation: change your oil every 5,000 miles, regardless of what the computer says. Yes, that's more frequent than Acura recommends, but I've seen the inside of engines that followed the 10,000-mile interval, and I've seen engines that used 5,000 miles. The difference is night and day. The 5,000-mile engines look clean inside, minimal sludge, minimal wear. They run strong past 200,000 miles. The 10,000-mile engines? Carbon buildup, varnish on valve covers, worn components. Many don't make it past 150,000 miles without major issues. Is changing your oil more frequently wasteful? Maybe slightly, but it's also cheap insurance. An oil change costs $50 to $70. An engine replacement costs $7,000 or more. The right oil for your Acura. So after all these warnings, what should you actually use? Here's my straightforward recommendation. For most 2015 plus Acuras requiring 0W20, Mobile One, Advanced Fuel Economy, 0W20, Castrol Edge, 0W20 Pennzoil Platinum, 0W20, Honda Genuine 0W20, yes, 0W20. Honda and Acura share the same oil. All of these meet API-SP and ILSAC GF6 AS standards. They're full synthetic, and they provide excellent protection. For turbocharged Acuras RDX TLX Type S, consider using oils with higher HTHS, High temperature, high shear ratings. These provide extra protection under the extreme conditions turbos create. Look for oils specifically labeled for turbocharged engines. For older Acuras, pre-2015, requiring 5W20 or 5W30. Same brands. Just match the viscosity your manual specifies. Don't deviate. And here's a pro tip. Buy your oil at Walmart, Costco, or during auto parts store sales. The same mobile one that costs $35 at the dealership costs $25 at Walmart. It's the exact same oil. Don't waste money on boutique oils that promise magical results. Your Acura doesn't need oil that costs $15 per quart. It needs the right viscosity, the right certifications, and regular changes. That's it. So there you have it. The oils you need to avoid, the mistakes that are killing Acura engines, and exactly what you should be using instead. This isn't complicated. Use the right viscosity. Use full synthetic. Check for proper certifications, and change it every 5,000 miles. Do that, and your Acura will run strong for 300,000 miles or more. Ignore it, and you'll be shopping for a new engine a lot sooner than you think. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.